Welcome to Investing with Danelle. I invest small amounts of money over a minimum 10-year horizon using an investment portfolio I started in 2022 with approximately $5,000. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and click the all notification bell. A quick disclaimer, remember I'm not a fiduciary, although I have been in an investment club for over 20 years. We are now at March 2025, where we are studying consumer staples. But first, let's look at the balance. I have a couple balances on different dates. On March the 4th, 2025, the balance was $11,565. On March the 12th, the balance was $11,350. The sources for all the information is both Fidelity Investments and the Edward Jones Stock Study Sheet. I recognize a couple familiar things. Here is the stock study list for consumer staples. Clorox, symbol CLX. Coca-Cola FIMSA, symbol KOF. Colgate-Palmolive, symbol CL. General Mills, symbol GIS. Mandelez, symbol MDLX. Clorox. This is a season when people are using Clorox. And here is an overview. Look at the price in 1975 and look at the price in 2025. Last price on February the 3rd was $156. Earnings per share is $3.66. And the PE ratio is 42.76. 10-year return, 41.97%. I'm going to read off some of the products that Clorox has. Clorox, Clorox 2, Pine Sol, Sentiva, Tilex, Liquid Plumber, Poet, and Formula 409. They also have products for professional cleaning and disinfecting and healthcare products. Hidden Valley brand, bags and wraps under the Glad brand. They also have the grilling products under Kingford. The lifestyle segment offers dressings, dips, seasonings, sauces primarily under the Hidden Valley brand, and they also have water filtration products under the Brita brand. Natural and personal products under Burt's Bees. I did not know that. And the company was founded in 1913. This company is over 100 years old. Consumer staples, household products. The next stock that we're going to study is Coca-Cola FIMSA, symbol KOF. We see the price. March the 3rd, 2025, it was at $86.09. $86 even. Let's go with that. And let's look at the price back in 2000. It was at times below $10. This is an international stock. There isn't information on earnings per share, so this could potentially give you pause. A while back, I did a video on companies that BlackRock owns, and I found it very interesting how much BlackRock owned of this company. The performance at 10 years at 9%, 5 years 77%. Let's look at 1 year. It's down 10%. I would see that as a potential buying opportunity. Let's look. Yeah, the peak was between 2010 and 2020. That's when it got up and it's dropped. And Coca-Cola FIMSA is a franchise bottler It produces, markets, sells, and distributes Coca-Cola trademark beverages in Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. Hang on, this is a part that I really focus on, stadiums. And this is one of the main distributors to those soccer games, okay? And you know they love soccer in Latin America. Come on now. Anywho, BlackRock holds a significant stake in Coca-Cola FIMSA, owning approximately 6.8% of the company. I mean, that's enough for me. The fact that BlackRock is buying it. And here's a disclosure right here. BlackRock ownership. Next stock we're studying, Colgate-Palmolive, symbol CL. PE ratio is a respectable 25. Earnings per share, $3.51. Some of the common brands you may be familiar with is Tom's of Maine, Soft Soap, Lady Speed Stick, Ajax, Murphy, Nutrition, Heal Sciences Diet. Colgate-Palmolive Company was founded in 1806. Think about that. This company is over 200 years, and it's headquartered in New York. Again, consumer staples. 1-year return, 6%. 10-year return, 29%. General Mills, symbol GIS. It was priced at $60 on the 3rd of February. In 1975, it was below $10. PE ratio is a very low 13. I mean, that's a decent PE ratio. It states, to me, when I see a PE ratio that low, I think that it doesn't have a lot of debt. It's not really an exciting company, but it's understandable. It's priced at $61 and it's paying out $4.60 per share. 1-year return, -4%, and 5-year return, 19. You know, the only thing about General Mills, if they're using products that have, anyway, we'll get into a little bit. If you get General Mills, remember there's like cereals and stuff. So anytime you deal with something like that, it could be affected by trade, weed, farmer stuff. So just think about that. Or you think about how much cereal is right now in the grocery store. Just think about how, so it could be impacted by maybe inflation. And one of the first things that people do when there's inflation is they look for a cheaper brand. Companies owned by General Mills. That's cute. Betty Crocker, Snacks, Baking, Mills, Nature Valley, Cereals, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Pillsbury, Vegetables, Haagen-Dazs, Ice Cream, Annie's Homegrown, Bisquick, Blue Buffalo. Is that dog food? Yeah, that's pet food. Okay. Cascadian Farm, Chex, Dunkaroos, Fiber One, Lucky Charms, El Paso yogurt products. Let me take a couple screenshots of this stuff. It's cute. Okay, all right. I do own Mandelez. All right, so on the February the 3rd, it was priced at $65. Earnings per share, $3.42. PE ratio, 18.76. I will let you know some of the products. Mandelez International, through its subsidiaries, manufactures, markets, and sells snack food and beverage products in Latin America, North America, Asia, Middle East, Africa, and Europe. It provides biscuits, baked snacks, including cookies, crackers. I'll just go ahead and skip through some of the names. The company's brand portfolio include Oreo, Ritz, LU, Cliff Bar, Tate's Bake Shop biscuits and baked snacks, as well as Cadbury. Mandelez International is formerly known as Kraft Foods and changed its name to Mandelez International. Incorporated in 2000 and is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. All right, everyone. I've talked to you about all kind of consumer staple companies, and if you were like, Danielle, I would like to buy a mutual fund or an ETF that would give me some exposure to consumer staples without me having to study them. Do you have anything like that? I sure do. FSTA, that is Fidelity MSCI Consumer Staples. The gross expense ratio is 0.08. It's an okay expense ratio for this sector. Now, if we were looking at something with the S&P 500, this would be too expensive. But anyway, let's look at the top 10 holdings, and everybody, don't get upset if you're doing any of the boycotts, y'all. Don't come for me now. So with the top 10 holdings for FSTA, the Fidelity MSCI Consumer Staple ETF, the top holding is Walmart. It represents 13.5% of the portfolio. Next is Costco. I don't think that they're on the boycott list. They're at 13%. Procter & Gamble, 12%. We just did a stock study on them. Coca-Cola, 7.96%. Now, this is one that's on there. It is Philip Morris. So if you have any problem with having a company that has products related to smoking, nicotine or anything, if you're just saying, I don't want to own a company that has that, then this wouldn't be your company. You might have to go more toward a socially conscious portfolio, which may be more actively traded. But anyway, nevertheless, it is on there. Pepsi Cola, Altria, Mandelez International, Colgate-Palmolive Company, Target, which is also on the boycott list, guys. All right, so we're going to look at FSTA some more. I'm looking back at 2015 up to 2025. And the price is at $51. That was on February the 3rd, 2025. So the portfolio highlights is Mandelez International Snack Futures ventures to unveil top trends shaping the future of snacking. Let's go ahead and look at some of the dividend highlights. Recent dividend highlights, I did have an interest payment of $33. A dividend payment of $1.59 from Target, dividend from Kroger, dividend from Starbucks, dividend from Apple Hospitality REIT, $1. They pay dividends every month. Dividend from Realty Income Corporation, $1.61. Realty Income Corporation pays monthly dividends. And the March 2025 investment portfolio update is complete. Please go to the About section of my YouTube channel to learn more about where I am on social media. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and click the all notification bell. You can also join me on Substack. You can join me on LinkedIn. Go to the community post area to get information about other content I create. And until next time, enjoy the journey.